My name is Katie Craig, and I'm an assistant professor in applied mathematics at the University of California, Santa Barbara. Over the past 15 years, models inspired by statistical mechanics have surged in importance in biology, engineering, and machine learning. The key idea is that the best way to describe interactions between a large number of particles is to study how the density of particles changes over time, rather than tracking the movements of each individual particle. For example, to study cellular communication in a large colony of cells, we consider how the density of cells changes over time, rather than tracking the movement of each individual cell. The same principle applies in machine learning. To study how a clustering algorithm selects patterns from a large data set, we think of the data as a sample from an underlying continuum distribution and study the properties of the algorithm at that level. This perspective is incredibly useful when making theoretical predictions and designing numerical algorithms. But there's a trade-off. You've replaced a finite dimensional problem with an infinite dimensional problem, and the classical mathematical tools no longer apply. Suddenly, it's no longer clear under what conditions we can trust the model to give reasonable predictions. For example, in the cellular communication model, a slight difference in the initial locations of the cells could completely distort the model's predictions. My research group determines when these types of models are reliable by using the principle of energy dissipation. For example, consider a ball rolling down a hill. The height of the hill represents the potential energy of the ball, and the ball chooses its path in order to decrease this energy as quickly as possible. If the hill is convex or bowl-shaped, a small change in the initial location of the ball doesn't change its motion much. The problem is stable. If the hill is concave, a small change in initial location can lead to a huge change in the subsequent behavior. The same principle applies to models of cellular communication and machine learning algorithms. Predicting their behavior boils down to understanding the shape of their energy. If an energy is approximately bowl-shaped, then the model is reliable. My goal is to develop new ways to study the shapes of energies and apply these results to develop theoretical predictions and numerical methods in biology, engineering, and machine learning. As a mathematician, I'm constantly searching for fresh perspectives that will help me apply mathematical tools to new problems. This is why diversity in mathematics is so important. We need people who can see old problems in a new way. Because of this, I work to mentor students at every level, middle school, high school, undergraduate, and graduate, encouraging them to see themselves as mathematicians and consider careers in math. Increasing diversity in mathematics isn't just the right thing to do. It's what we have to do if we're going to find the fresh perspectives that will push the field of mathematics forward.